in court.
No,
we don't.
There are two problems here. One, that you are renewing a contract of someone who has retired more than once. Two, that you are not even transferring him.
I said there are only 7 who have been in places for more than 3 years, and we were basing on what.
Tell the minister that
what remember was saying, assessment was showing that some of those are stable performing this. But now reality has come up.
Stable.
So
What is that?
I'm saying you are one of those, right?
What is that? Let's go slow. What is that? You said that it is a minute. You said that you are not transferring them because those were stable districts. Do we have such a category of
no stable? Just on two factors: no conflict and the assessment results were putting them high. If somebody is delivering, you cannot remove your best player just for that. But now, what is coming up is assessment has been challenged.
Okay.
As a variable.
Chair.
And therefore,
yes, listen. Those men should leave. Advertise the jobs, get young people, or get competent people to do the job. How come when General King clocks 65, he's a very nice man, he's told to retire? And however good General Katumba is, they are retiring. All these good generals are retiring next week. So let us not change the law for a few. The same districts which performs as number 3, the MP has told you it is pathetic, it's rotten. So they know how to play their games. With the Auditor General, with the IGG, they know how to play. So let them go.
What I can say which confirms the minister's statement is that the issue of contracts, post-retirement contracts, has been removed.
Your minister is already telling you to do the right thing.
You have to act.
Mr. Pierce, listen, Mr. Pierce. The minister has been kind to you. He was only telling you to rectify a bad situation. But for me, I'm saying that you should be held liable. For those 7, you should be investigated over those 7 cows. You have not been transferring them, and you have created a category of saying that if a district is stable and well performing, we don't. Yet the policy is that every after a certain period, the cow must move, because transfer is not a punishment. It's just a method, a policy that was brought to break the chain so that somebody could not make a place his home. So now you have created a certain category of cows who are not transferable because they are reported, the districts are reported to be stable. Now you must account for that. The minister was being kind to you by saying rectify it, but for me, I'm saying that you ought to give an explanation. And when you bring your written explanation to the committee, this committee will make a resolution on that matter. Go ahead.
Chair, information.
So those 7 cows, what districts they occupy and how stable they are, and why you have not been transferring them, and how you determine the stability. Please, in the submission you bring here, 7 days, we are giving you 7 days to do that.
Chair, also there is this additional information here. There is a complaint which was raised by the District of Gaza over the Procurement Department. The letter was written and an officer was put on hold. Investigation was still ongoing, but the transfer of the cow by then.
In office, you also addressed the committee on that. Why we are insisting on the cows are counting officers. And accounting officers are answerable to Parliament. Do you know that each one of them wrote a letter to me here that I'm the accounting officer of such and such a district because we appropriate money directly to them. So this committee is responsible for their service. If they are doing well, so be it. But if they are not doing well, we are supposed to inquire into that matter. Kindly address us on that. The people who are interdicted and went back to office. The cows who are not transferable because of their excellent performance and how you came up with such a policy. And then those who have been interdicted. retired, but continue to impose people in offices. Please.
Madam Honorable Chair and Member, just to allow me to make a clarification, because if I am put on record without that clarification, it's for posterity. The CAO was formally given a post-retirement contract, and the decision to stop contract found him with a running contract, so the contract is ending, and it's only one, just one out of 145.
You write.
All right.
Put it in your
Yes.
in your explanation. Attach the relevant documents and allow us to study the matter.
So clarification. The other one, I'm sorry, I take the advice. Me, I saw 7 out of 135 is good performance, but it has turned out that even that one is crucifying the 7.
How many people are in the district? 70 districts. How many Ugandans are those?
But I will submit an explanation, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Chair, just to, you see, we need to be frank in this meeting. We are building a good local government. I asked the PS when I came that the CAO of Isingiro has been in the district for 12 years. She knows how to bribe #1 position as best performing. When I went to Isingiro, Usmid project, the road 5.7 billion, the road was mismanaged. As I speak now, Minister of Works Engineer and the forensic, they are doing forensic audit for the project. And so many other things where she has been involved. Now I told the PSG, you remember what I told you? These people whom you think they are clean, they could be the worst. So you keeping someone in 12 years in one position is a risk. So we should not allow our cows to be in a district for over 3 years, because they go in the same sauna, the same pocket joint, the same bar with these people of the district who are on the local, who are appointed by the local government by the district service commission.
And they bully our politicians.
They bully the politicians.
How many chairmen have I seen? You will also leave me here.
No, they do it. You see, Honorable Taiwan, the right honorable can be on record. Those people, the technical people of the district, he keeps complaining about them, then they say, but he's always busy, we shall work on the ground. We shall work on the ground.
If people can bully,
if you bully a speaker,
the whole speak of parliament.
you see, they started a school, a primary school, in his constituency. A primary school without students, getting books, getting capitation grant, and they have teachers. In that district called Bitoma.
Kilaka, you cited that district of the well-performing cow for our visit next week. Wind up, sir.
Remember,
For responding, but I also need to thank each one of you, the honorable colleagues, MPs, and the committee, and the chairperson and the vice chairperson, for your big contribution. PDM is a very big issue. The other day the president told you to go to Pakwach. Good enough, the racket of Pakwach, we have identified them and they are hunting for them. 4 arrested. I went to Maracha on a complaint by a member of parliament of Maracha, Honorable Uhuru. Those ones we have arrested, 10 of them. You see, they had in Pakwach, there is a coordinator who collects 2.5 million from every circle. And he says this is to manage the upper section. The upper section is where? At the district. I don't think at the ministry. So that man is called the Babangina. So he's on the run. But we have got his phone and we shall get him. So PDM is Shema. I'm coming to Shema. I'm coming to Sheni. I will go to Amuria. Amuria, you raised the issue of roads. There are some roads contracts made in Kampala. I will not find the minister of the different ministries like agriculture who are making roads. They should involve us and our engineers should supervise. Otherwise, they should not put the blame on the local government where contracts are signed in Kampala. Implementation is done in the district. In one of the irrigation dam in Isingiro, which has a pump which doesn't work, made by Nexus Green, the person was given a contract in Kampala, went to implement in the village to supply irrigation water to 3 villages, to supply to 1 farm. So when I asked the district people who supervised this, when that contractor came from Kampala, they could not share. They could not share their drawings. I went to Masaka district, in her district. I found a city school under construction. Contract was signed by Minister of Education in Kampala. I asked them, show me where is the pitch, where is this? But these are 2.83 billion shilling projects. So the mistakes that have been in local government, we shall fix them. We shall fix them as a team. Then, regarding the LC1 election, Honorable Namere has been assigned to work closely with all members of parliament, district leadership, with the commissioner, Susan. She will handle the training, induction of all chairpersons, councillors. That is now her department. Let her do it. Because once we have smart local leaders, monitoring becomes easier. We unblock, let the leaders know they are right. They have the right information of how much they are spending and what they are meant to spend. Then I will maybe give a chance to the Minister of State to say a word.
Yeah. Before, through you, Chair. Through Chair. Through Chair. Mr. Honorable Minister, we request to at least you do something on these other DCs. What are they doing in the districts here?
No, the other DCs are under a different ministry. Let's allow the Committee on Presidency.
Honorable Chair, what we can ask today, Right Honorable Chair said that we have a whole house. I prefer you raise it up, and the Minister of Presidents should provide an answer. Yes. Where there is corruption and their work is the official oversight role they are not doing, what are they still doing in the system?
Because you see, other DCs are the representatives of the President, and that is handled by the Committee on Presidency. The ministers given an opportunity to his junior